you can start.
So, hi, this is a new podcast, and we are going to post every Sunday, so whoever is watching, if there is anybody watching, we post every Sunday.
So, my name is Judd, and I'm the oldest here.
My name's Lila, and I'm the second oldest.
My name's Kate, and she's my sister, and them two are my cousins.
Same for me.
We're all cousins.
And she's my sister.
Yep.
My name is Henry, and all of them are my cousins. My brother's not here, sadly. He's at a soccer game, though. I hope he's back soon. I hope.
He will be back soon.
And I will be the conversation starter in this episode.
Yep.
So, this episode, I thought we would talk about drama at school since we've been in school for 2 months now. So,
yeah. Just toss the camera around whenever
I've been in
someone
school
wants to talk.
for 3 years, guys. I mean, 6 actually in total.
you said 3.
Okay. So you said you wanted to talk about school drama and stuff like that. So go ahead and start.
So do I have a story?
I have a story.
Okay, Lila.
So
Go. Wait.
there was a fight in my chorus class, like a fist fight.
And
So there's this kid. I'm not gonna say their names. We're gonna call him Jimmy John, and there's this
Okay.
other kid. We're gonna call him Bobby Bob. So those are their names. So Jimmy John, he never really gets in trouble. He's kind of quiet. He has a girlfriend, but I don't really know why they're together, because they're both pretty ugly.
Okay.
But the other one, Bobby Bob, he's been known. He one time he walks in the classroom, he had bananas,
so he's kind of strange.
a little bit, and then he'll do something to be funny, and it's actually not funny, and then he'll get in trouble. And so Jimmy John said to Bobby Bob, "Oh, is that why your dad's in jail?"
Ooh, dang.
You can't do that. That's just mean. And then Bobby Bob started throwing chairs everywhere, and then he went up to Jimmy
Bobby
John
Bob got
and started
mad.
beating him up. And so Jimmy John only had one day of ISS, and I haven't seen Bobby Bob since that day, which was it was on Tuesday. So right now it's Sunday, and it was on Tuesday. I haven't seen him since, so he might still be in ISS.
Dang.
Okay, I have a dramatic story. Oh, wait, Henry, you want to go?
No, but I need to say something.
Okay.
What's the ISS?
ISS means in-school suspension.
You go to a room and they lock you. They don't lock you in there. You just have to do work, missing work and extra work and stuff like that.
But you're not with your
If you get in,
classmates.
trouble.
But you're not with your classmates.
Oh, so you're basically it's basically if you get suspended, but before you get suspended, so you can't go to school. You have to do the rest of your schoolwork that you didn't finish.
A little bit, I guess.
That's usually what they do in there.
ISS is just the first resort, and then the last resort is actual suspension. I'm pretty sure.
So I have a story. It was probably 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if it's not really dramatic. So we have a new school. I'm not gonna say which school because
Yeah.
And it's an elementary school, and it's new. Yeah, it's new. And so the school looks beautiful, but the AC turns off at 5 every day. The fire alarms don't work. The lockdown drill doesn't work that well.
One time where poop started going up out the
the
floorboards.
Okay, so I came into open house one day, and then the bathrooms all had the caution signs on them, and I was like, why do they have the caution signs on them? And then his mom works at our school, so when I went to her classroom...
Well, not me and Jed's school, not Henry's.
Yeah. And so, and then I was like, why is there caution signs? And she said, the toilet's flooded and there's poop all over the ground.
It was crazy. I've seen photos of it. It's pretty bad.
I do not want to see pictures of that.
I do not want to see pictures of that. Okay, so, it doesn't, it's beautiful, but it doesn't, process well. And so, the fire alarms sometimes, randomly go off. One time,
Really?
we've had too much at school, maybe 2.5 or something. I don't know. But and the fire alarm has gone off 4 times and there was no fire. And this time was probably 2 weeks ago, and there was this girl probably in the special education class or something, and she was running around the whole building and she said, "I can't find the fire. I can't find the fire. Let me find the fire." Like, what is she gonna do? Blow it out? And then Coach Mendez had to carry her and then walk her out of the building, and then she got the rug and ripped it in half.
Dang.
She was
the rug in half?
yes. And then like everybody like
by the way,
she was
her coach is not actually named Coach Mendez. She's
Yeah.
just a random name.
mhm. And then like she kept like kicking and kicking and kicking.
Henry, do you have any stories?
Well, I guess I do.
Ooh.
Okay. So at my school, do I hold it? Okay, like this. So at my school once, my friends were like doing the
Don't say their real names.
like my friends, yeah, like my friends, like let's say like the mean kid. Let's call him Meanie Mean, right? Okay, so let's just call him the mean kid. And then like my other friend, which is my best friend, which I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a really nice friend and I love him. Yeah, I met him this school year, and now we're like best friends. And yeah, so like when we were about to switch classes, like we had a sub on that day.
For your
And
math,
we, like,
for your math teacher or your reading teacher?
my reading teacher.
Okay.
So we went and we're about to switch classes, right? But before we switch, like 10 minutes before we switch, we already like got ready for switching because we had a sub. And we were playing a game. It's called the quiet game, right? But if any student talks, we'll lose the whole game. And we didn't win any rounds actually because the sub's like really good at it. And our friend Dave.
Hey, Henry, hold it up to your mouth.
Oh yeah. And our friend best friend, which is my best friend. I almost just said his name, but I didn't.
I interrupted you before you said it.
Good, because we are not saying names on the podcast.
Yes. So we were about to switch, right? Yeah. So, but then David accidentally like coughed, and then we lost. But no, he didn't like cough, but he did cough after he like talked, right? Mm-hmm. So, but then after that, and I'm saying after that like a lot. So after that, he got like really mad. And he throws like tantrums every
Wait, is
day.
this the mean kid or is this your
The
best
mean
friend?
kid, the mean kid.
Okay.
So he has like really, really bad anger issues. And he'll like kick on the floor, scream like, "No, I didn't do that!" Like he gets like super mad, like just out of nowhere, for like no reason. Like let's say like this, like a kid accidentally bumped into him or like accidentally stepped on his shoes. He'll be like, "You Henry, did that?" And he'll be like get into like a fight.
I have a girl like that in my class. I'm not gonna say her name, but let's just call her Jessica. She's like that too. Yeah, she's like that too. Okay, keep talking.
Okay, but you know what happened after that? He when David was walking, he like screamed at him like, "Why would you do that? I hate you!"
Oh my god.
And that's not even like the bad part. The like really bad part about this is that he got punched and then pushed on the ground, but David didn't do anything. Yeah, it's fine. But David didn't do anything. It's not David. But
that isn't his name.
Yeah, but it isn't his name. His real name does not start with a D. It starts with an actual different letter. I'm not joking.
Okay, Judd,
but we call him David because it is a very common name for David and Bob. So I usually just call random people David. I don't know why.
Okay, Judd, do you have any drama?
But I'm not done yet. So, but David didn't do anything, and then Alexander started crying out of nowhere, like the whole world was about to end. Like because he didn't do anything, and so the sub said, "You did a good job, David. You didn't do anything to like get in trouble." So that means Alexander's in trouble now. And then Alexander like randomly said that he kicked me.
Wait, is his name Alexander?
No. His name is blah. Yes, his name's not. His name's not Alexander, but I call him that randomly.
So yeah.
It's basically like his nickname, but it's not even close to his name. Like, let's basically just say this for example. like you know how I said Alexander, that's his real nickname, but his real name is like way different. So let's use this as an example. His nickname's Alexander, but his real name, but this isn't his real name, I'm just making it up. His like real name is like, let me use this as an example. Let me think of one.
How like I have a real name, but my nickname's Kate, like that.
Yeah. And then it's like, let's basically say that his name is John, but people call him Alexander as a nickname. It's basically like that. Same thing with David too. And then
those are their fake names for this podcast.
Yeah. So 2 characters were David and Alexander. Okay, but now let's get back into it. So they were like fighting. Basically, like Alexander was fighting. You have to nickname to it. Okay, but like he like got like really mad. So you know what happened when we went to lunch? It was super worse. Like that day got like 10 times worse.
Like this.
Then he got in a fight with Shane. It was a fist fight. Shane punched, Alexander punched at lunch. So then, but Shane had a reason to punch it because he like punched him out of nowhere madly. So like, you're stupid. Yeah, like he just got like randomly mad out of nowhere. So you're stupid. No one likes you. Like in like a really mad voice. Like no reason though. That's the weird part. And so our teacher, let's say the teacher's name is Miss Smartness. Like smart. Let's not talk about that. Not all teachers are smart.
Yeah.
So let's say that she's Miss Smart. So we got back from the classroom, and then like everything was worse. Like everybody had to get like assigned seats. And I believe it was on Tuesday, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Monday is when the final
There's
is
just one sub in my school and I hate it.
That's right. I mean, Miss Ready Home.
Dude, I hate
too late for
subs.
that.
It's too late for that.
Dude, there's like some really
We'll
mean
bleep it out,
subs.
So, are you done with your story now?
Joe,
No.
can you
Okay,
bleep that out?
But then Mrs. Smart, the teacher, said this: You're gonna have to go to the office.
So
He's
who?
been to the principal once.
David or Alexander or Shane?
Alexander.
Okay, but these are fake names.
Yes.
Wait, so Alexander is your best friend?
No, I don't. He's
Which
been in my
one is
class
it?
for about. He's been in my class for 3 years by now. It was in first,
Okay, you don't know your
third, and fourth, which I'm in fourth right now. And so he went to the principal's office once again. So that was his second time.
Okay,
You know what happened? He couldn't go to school for one day and had to do
so like in school suspension. Like
Yeah,
ISS?
like for like 2 days.
Wait, me and Jed have a really important.
Yeah, we have a pretty good story.
This
This is getting stretched out.
Is
yeah.
Judge saying?
And
like,
yeah,
like,
that
it
was
was
pretty
really scary.
much. But
So,
there's a lot of worse things that happened after that. But we're not gonna get into that because that was actually very emotional when kids started crying, which was in the same day and same story and stuff.
Okay.
Henry,
but
but
then there we
this-
go.
Let
That's
John
over.
tell the
Henry,
story.
Yeah.
this story that we're about to tell, it was very scary and like probably like I never thought that it would happen to us.
so
Wait, can I say something before y'all start?
Real quick, yeah.
Okay, remember how you said that like your like school had like fire alarms randomly going off in like school like drills, like cold red drills? Can I tell you something?
What? I
Wait.
have no idea what you said.
Okay.
Like it was like
You know
how
like a
like in
fire
schools,
alarm,
goes
like
off.
cold
yeah.
red drills? You wanna know something?
Does your school do that?
And if y'all don't know what a code red drill is, it's
Basically like a lockdown drill.
yeah, it's basically like a lockdown drill. Like somebody may be shooting, but it's like 0.10 chance of happening.
oh, that I know what you're talking about. Okay.
What do you
It's like
think I was talking
The
about?
lockdown drill we just said.
No.
Yeah. I have a good story about that too.
And they
All right,
they
Henry,
have
wrap
like
it up.
alarms that just like go off.
Henry,
like,
can me and Jay tell our
practice
story
to
now?
save
Okay,
us.
And so me and Jill have both of our point of views because we're in different grades.
Yeah,
we're not,
so
we're not gonna share.
I'm a
our
grade
grades.
higher than her. Just to
Yeah.
say, like we're both
I'm
in
a grade
we're
lower.
both in middle school. Just gonna
Yeah.
say
but
that.
yeah.
I'm legally allowed to have a YouTube channel, so don't take me down or anything. So basically, September 9th,
How do you remember that?
it was the same week as my birthday.
Oh,
September 9th, it was Monday. Was it Friday?
Friday
It was Friday. It was
Was it
a
this
week
year?
before my
Uh-huh.
birthday.
Yeah,
Yes.
on the September 9th.
And we were looking out our window and I saw 3 police officers
This
with,
is his point of view,
with
by the way.
rifles pointing up at the sky. And then my teacher got an email that we were under soft lockdown. So basically there was someone who threatened to shoot up the school, but they're not there yet. Some people said that they heard gunshots, but I think they were just
I didn't
Like
hear
they were
any.
just trying to like scare.
they were trying to
Yeah.
scare us. They're just people like that. And basically we had to sit in this same class for 3 hours because we were officially on a lockdown.
I was in second period.
I was in second period as well,
I've
actually.
never had a real lockdown.
And you were
Like,
you were
it's
about to go to
always been a
electives.
Yeah.
Same thing
You were
with
about
me.
to go to
That was an
electives.
ELA class.
One time I had.
I was in
Wait.
ELA class.
No, save it, okay?
I was in ELA class.
Yeah, I was in.
Keep it in your mind, Henry.
We were
Say
both
it
in
right
ELA
now.
class. So basically, we were under soft lockdown, and we had to kids left and right were just getting checked out.
Mm-hmm.
I emailed my mom. She didn't respond. She didn't care. My dad was oblivious to the whole situation.
Wait, what's
Well,
oblivious
again,
mean again?
his mom
That-
works
no,
at a
about it.
school, so she was probably
Doesn't
like,
care.
Yeah.
My parents knew that I was okay, so they didn't come pick me up.
Yeah, I think my mom knew I was okay as well.
and she was also working.
Yeah, she was working. And we heard, and then whenever I looked out the door, I saw a SWAT person walking down the halls.
Like with the SWAT thing on
Yeah,
their thing.
with a rifle, like walking like this, like trying not to make any noise at all, just in case that there was a shooter. A bunch of people said that it was a gunshot that they heard and they were shooting a deer, but I don't think that's the case either.
No.
So that's my point of view.
Yeah. So my point of view.
Yeah, like you were just out in the hallway.
We saw them in the hallway.
Oh, so you're like working out in the hallway.
Oh, we saw them in the hallway. A bunch of kids started screaming.
Huh?
Like a bunch of dramatic kids started screaming when they came down our hall.
Oh, another thing I did. I said goodbye to all my friends just in case it was the last time. I wrote my will and testament on the board. I gave everything.
And my dad picked him and me up that day, and he showed us his will.
Yeah, my will was everything to my pug Rocco. That's another thing about me. I love pugs.
And I didn't get anything, which I'm kind of sad about.
Since I was 5, I got a pug for a gift one time for an event that happened a few years ago.
We'll talk about the event.
That's
another
a bit
day.
personal.
Talk about the event in another episode.
Yeah. Okay, so my point of view is that nobody had any idea that it was happening. So me and my friend, like my teacher didn't know that it was happening. So me and my friend went out into the hallway to go study for an upcoming test. We always go out in the hallway and study and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And me and Bella, no, her name's not her. Can you just bleep it out?
If we say any
Let's just
names,
say
I'll
her
bleep them
name.
out.
So let's say her name is
Ava.
her name is Ava.
Okay, Ava. I like Ava.
Her name is not actually Ava, but her name is Ava.
For this episode is Ava.
And she was getting something out of her locker, and I thought it was just like a resource officer. Like we saw a SWAT officer outside the window. It was like a door kind of though, like a glass door, and we saw him out there, and I thought it was a resource officer because I didn't see the SWAT in the back, like of their like on their back, but I saw the guns and they were holding it up, and they weren't like pointing or anything because I don't think you can do that if there isn't like anybody on campus or anything. So we got scared and we were like, "What is happening?" And then our administrator came running down the hallway and another administrator, and they were like pointing different directions and stuff like that, and I was like, what is happening? And then she yelled at us to go back inside the room. Well, she yelled at a couple people, and then she yelled at us, and we went back into the room, and I almost started crying because I had no idea what was happening. I felt like somebody was in the building since they were running, and I didn't start crying though. I almost did. And then my teacher got a call, and she was real calm about it. She was just like, okay, and she just put it down. And then like 30 minutes later, she didn't even tell us that we were on a soft lockdown. She
So
just
you didn't even know.
no. I
Wow.
thought like there was somebody in the school that was trying to kill
But your
us.
teacher told you?
Our teacher did tell us, but we actually noticed because we saw a cop car outside
You and your friend?
with 3 cops pointing guns up like this, like holding it on their shoulder.
Like this?
It was insane. A huge AR, like AK-47s.
Yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
yeah, and then they for like 30 minutes. She didn't tell us. We continued class. We just talked really quiet, and I don't know why we had to talk really quiet. There wasn't even anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was soft, so like they weren't there yet, but they like said that they were.
Yeah. And so then they came on the intercom. They were like, we are under a soft lockdown. Please, we're going to stay in our second periods for a long time. So, yeah. And then I was like, and then to myself, I was like, why did the teacher not tell us? And the teacher said that she didn't tell us because she thought that we would like react pretty weirdly, which I understand that. My class is pretty weird, my second period. And yeah, we were in we ate lunch in second period. Like we went to the lunchroom, like went really fast kind of, and I only went with like one of my friends to go get lunch, and we had to go in like a different line section, like a different And then we went back to the room to eat.
Yeah.
We were in second period for a long time, and then we went into third period, which was very short, and fourth period was short, and fifth period.
I wasn't actually too mad about being other short periods.
Yeah, I was not
It's
too mad
kinda
about
fun.
that.
Yeah.
And we didn't have sixth
30.
period. We didn't have sixth period. Yeah.
Getting stuck in second period is the equivalent to hell. Because it's ELA class, and my ELA teacher's super annoying.
Mine too.
I had to be in there, and I asked for extra credit. She said, "No, do it yourself." I was like, "What does that even mean?"
Oh yeah, we were doing test corrections or something. I didn't even need to do test corrections. I got like a 95, and she still made me do it.
Yeah, and I had to be stuck in there for 3 to 4 hours, and we had to go get lunch. So we came back to the class to eat it, and it was actually kind of fun because we just got to skip.
Yeah, it was kind of different, but at first it was kind of scary.
Oh, and I learned in that time. I actually learned that you can watch YouTube on your laptop.
I always knew that.
Yeah, YouTube's not blocked. It was blocked last year.
Oh.
By freaking Go Guardian.
YouTube was blocked.
I can bleep it out.
YouTube is
My-
always blocked at
My teacher, let's say her name is Miss.
Strawberry.
Let's say her name is Miss Strawberry.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna go to
love-
the bathroom real
I
quick.
love Miss Strawberry. Miss Strawberry is one of my favorite.
So we're
teachers.
having a bathroom break for one person.
Okay, so one teacher. Let's say her name's Miss Strawberry. She's my teacher. She's my homeroom. I love her. She is so nice, so nice.
They're like best friends.
Yeah, and then Miss Strawberry. What was I gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
If we were in that situation, she would tell us.
I feel so bad for the people right now.
Sorry for headphone users.
Honey, do you have anything you want to say? I feel like we're kind of leaving you out a little bit.
You said that you had a story about
Yeah, you can tell it.
Well,
Henry, hold it like how I'm holding it right now.
go like this. I'm gonna go refill my water.
We have a refill water break, and our other person is back.
Okay, so I'm back, but the other person is going away. We are 23 minutes in.
Which means we're kind of almost done.
We'll go for probably 10 more minutes.
Time flies by when you're having a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I used to think that a code red drill and a fire drill used to be the same for a long time, 3 years I think, since I was in second grade. And you know what happened? So first time I had a lockdown drill, I was in second grade. But it was a drill, right? Yeah, it was just a drill. So but all the other kids were scared, including me.
Henry, hold it like this.
Put
Yeah.
it on your shoulder like this. That's my freaking shirt. Yeah, there you go.
Man.
This freaking mic just went on my shirt. Okay. If they got to hear that.
Have y'all ever had ice go under your shirt?
Yes, I was talking about eating
Dude, it
ice.
sucks.
I do that at my soccer games. I just pour it down.
Dude, that sucks when it just randomly gets in without you knowing. It sucks.
Anyone else should eat ice, and whenever it's super soft, it just freaking rolls on your throat without chewing.
Are we
It
supposed to
feels
be?
so weird. You're like,
Aren't we
oh, what the heck?
supposed to be talking about stories, guys?
I don't know. Sometimes we get stuck.
Yeah, now we're just talking about things.
Okay, so I used to think that a fire drill was a code red drill, right?
Okay, I did not get water. I got pickle juice.
Okay, you see, this person, Kate, loves pickle juice, and pickles to the end of the world. Next episode, you should wear your pickle shirt.
Okay,
Okay, I will.
so I used to think that a code red drill was a fire drill.
Really?
Yeah, for 2 to 3 years until we had a code red drill in second grade. Okay, so everyone was scared, but this girl named Elaine, I don't know what her name should be. I want it to start an Elaine.
That's not her real name.
Yeah, no, I just want to start it with an Elaine.
Okay.
Elaine. Elaine.
Let's just do LA.
Elaine. Okay. So,
Pickle juice is so good.
Kate, I'm talking, man.
Sorry.
Man.
Just had to confess my love with pickle juice.
That's
She
weird.
loves pickles.
Wait, I just called you man.
What did you just say to me?
This is really great.
Man. Okay. So, the girl named Elaine. Yeah, not her real name though. But the girl named Elaine, she had a toy, right?
It will randomly make it will randomly make sounds if you touch it.
Really?
Oh, like a Furby kind of. Yeah. So say that you just like pick it up softly. It's gonna be like, "Hi, would you like to be my friend?" And it talks like in like a loud voice.
Like my stuffed animal, like the Build-A-Bears, like when you
Yeah.
touch them, like they talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I really should do that.
okay, so like we were like just sitting there, and like our teacher, I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm not even gonna make her a name because I don't feel like it. I'm lazy right now. Making names, but
I'll give you one. Elena.
Go ahead.
Elena. Okay, so Miss Elena, she's a really nice teacher. She's still my favorite teacher, actually. And right now I'm in 4th grade still. Yeah, like
All right,
2 months
you're
ago.
getting off topic.
And she was like super nice, but she was like really serious at this time. So she used to have like a metal desk, right? You know how you have like metal desks and they like say like boom, 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 like when you like touch them? So hers was like really loud. Like it was like doom, doom, doom. It was like banging on the metal wall. And it,
Metal wall.
yeah.
He just said that he has a metal wall.
No, it was like banging on a metal wall. So it's like really
There's
loud.
no such thing as a metal wall.
There's, you know, whatever. But so she used to like be like really nice, but she was really serious right now. So when like people were banging, people like said like stop. I don't know where I just took that off randomly.
This thing is like shining on you. Yeah.
Man, it isn't. But I'm not a diamond.
So me and Lila and Kate have a pretty good story whenever Hetty was done.
And yeah, so the coder drill was like really scary. It like lasted for like an hour, so we got to like skip like a bunch of schoolwork, and we had like 2 times recess,
Huh.
so that was nice.
Yeah, I miss recess, to be honest.
And we got free ice cream on that day.
Yeah.
We got free ice cream on that day because that was the best we'd run it in the history.
Oh, one time there's this.
So there's this teacher that I've known since daycare. Well, like she worked at my daycare. I'm not gonna say her name. Let's call her Miss Wood. Don't ask why Miss Wood. But so now she like cleans my school. And so she used to work at my daycare, and now she cleans my school. I just said that. And one day.
Now she does backpack buddies.
Oh yeah, now she does backpack buddies.
I knew your mom was at your school.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, and so she has backpack buddies. Like, if you don't know what backpack buddies is, ask your parents. I don't want to tell you what it is. So, one day I went up to her and I said, "I need ice cream money," and then she gave me $1, and then like everybody in my whole class was asking for ice cream money since she gave me ice cream money because she knows me, and like. Then she just said, "How would I just give the whole class ice cream money?" And she gave the teacher $23.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll give it to you.
our next story is gonna be about 2 weeks ago when we went to LJ.
Alright.
So I'm not gonna say where we live, but LJ. We live with our we are in our other in LJ in our other great aunts and uncles. Yeah. You have the
Man,
I'm saying microphone.
I didn't get to finish though.
And we were there for a trip. I'm taking a break, guys.
All right.
Taking a break.
Special guest is gone.
He's not a special guest. He's a member.
He's not
Special
here.
guest is like
He's not here
Owen.
all the time.
Special guest is like Owen.
Okay. So basically, me, Lyle, and Kate, and their mom went to LJ about 2 weeks ago. For fall break with our great aunts and uncles. And I'm not gonna get into specifics, but our great uncle was just not the nicest person.
Wait, what if they're watching it?
I'll bleep it out. I'll cut it out.
Okay.
Okay. So we're with our great aunts and uncles that we love very much and cherish. Mm-hmm. And they have this huge pondside, creekside, just these cabins.
They're called forest cabins in LJ. Pretty sure they're
and
called
they
forest
smell
cabins.
good too.
They smell like
Our person is back.
It's like if you made a cabin in Minecraft in real life. It's unreal. And they
I
have
only have a little bit of
they have this huge swing. I could show a clip of it right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
So after that,
Clip of me on it.
yeah, and a clip of Lila on it, and a clip of Henry on it. Not showing anything. Okay.
Okay, Henry, you can stop snapping now.
And I was on that swing actually. And one way to get really high is to go behind it to where it's on your back and jumping up and bouncing like up and down. And I tried doing that, and Lila didn't get to see it. She was in another cabin. Kate saw it.
It was
I jumped up on it like this, and I slid down this mud into the freaking trees. Got mud all over me,
Mhm.
and it hurt super bad.
Kate literally fell off.
Looks like he jumped into the creek.
It was insane. And there was another one where I was going down.
Or like, you know that spot that me and Lila went, like, the pictures, like, where we're in the mud?
Yeah.
It looked like you just, like, face planted there.
And basically, I was just, here's another one. I went really sideways, and I went down. Whenever I was retracting, I hit this leg, both of my legs, but this one hit it pretty bad. Slammed them up against a tree, probably about 15 miles an hour. It was pretty fast, actually. And it still hurts. It's pretty hard to walk.
Usually you go like this, though.
Yeah, normally you go like this, and then this. But this one, I went.
Yeah, he went, like, and there's a tree. So, like, the swing starts right, like, kind of right here. Then you go up, and then there's a tree right here. A big old tree that stands up the swing. And his foot slid into it. Here, cue picture.
Yeah. It's been there probably 35 years, I would say, actually. But it's still standing strong, and they should probably replace it soon enough. So, another thing that happened is that we were in that really nice creek. We might have a picture of it there, but maybe. I don't know.
How y'all keep snapping?
Because we're, like, queuing pictures. Oh, I know a picture of it. Okay. And, yeah. And we were going down it. It is super cold, by the way.
The creek?
Yeah, the creek.
Was it like in winter?
Freezing. No, it was like 2 weeks ago. And we were floating down it, and they had Crocs on, and both of their Crocs fell off, and I had to go running into the
Picture.
Yeah, I had to go running into the creek and find their Crocs.
Because we were like, Judd, go get our Crocs!
I had to go chase them, and then we also lost a float. It was floating down the river, and they were like, go chase it. I was like, it's down. Like, I can't chase that.
And then like,
just say her name. We already said our names. Aunt's sister's not. No one's gonna get that.
oh yeah, nobody will know who she is if we say.
Yeah.
Because like, we could say like, some people call their grandmothers like Mimi or Nana or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Because that doesn't give away their actual names.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you like your mom's side better.
Wow. Good job.
Okay.
Are you halfway?
Alright.
It's 50-50 for me, guys.
And by the way, this
I have
podcast,
to get every succulent of pickle juice out of here.
we are not talking about any political
Or
or like controversial anything. I mean, we're just gonna be
That's
pretty neutral.
controversial, me, man.
because
Just-
we're children.
Yeah, we're literally
What is
children.
controversial,
I'm
man?
13 years old, so yeah.
Judd, you just said your age.
I'll cut it out.
Dude, a lot of people know his, I thought.
So that's basically that about Ella J. Unless you have any more good stories. Anyone have some good stories about Ella J?
Wait,
I've been to Canada. I've been to Canada, Scotland.
I just lost my
California.
dog, and my brother told me I lost
Yeah,
my
the
dog.
places I've been.
I just
so
lost
where'd you
my
say-
dog.
Please go back.
Where you been?
I've been to Canada, Scotland, California, UK, United Kingdom, England.
I've never been out of America.
I've been out of America a lot. I've been to New York.
I've been a few places. I've been to California, New York, Hawaii,
I've been to
New York.
Mexico,
Oh, yeah.
I've been to
Bahamas,
Japan, technically.
Canada,
I've been to Pennsylvania.
Tennessee.
Since we
Alabama,
haven't edited this
Florida.
video yet, I'm sorry if it's too loud for headphone users.
Yeah, this might be a little bit loud. I can lower the volume though; it'll be fine. And another thing,
I told you how to change
the best place I've probably been, I would say New York. Actually, it was beautiful there. You've been
Weren't
there,
you sick when you were there?
was a baby.
yeah? No, I didn't get sick.
Oh.
Oh.
That was the Jekyll Island trip.
Mic check.
Mike.
Mic check.
I kind of feel bad for the headphone users
Alright.
now.
So this episode is about to be wrapped up. Anyone have any
Wait,
like?
we should have like an outro thing.
I have an idea.
Play Fat Rat outro theme.
Wait, no, Kate, wait. I have a better idea. Here, give it. So this is gonna be the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I missed.
It's okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Come on, Henry. Walk out.
Bye. You wanna join? So bad.